Good evening to one and all. I am Vinay Kumar, studying Mechatronics Engineering and Smart Factory from M2 section at Gannavaram Training Center. Today I am here to tell about my shop talk. My topic name is Power On Reset. In this, we learn introduction of POR, images, working principle, advantages and disadvantages of Power On Reset, applications and video. Let us see introduction. A power on reset is a circuit that provides a predictable regulate voltage to a microprocessor or microcontroller with initial application of power. Here, predictable means it will predict to 5 volts to 6 volts to the circuit. Regulate to 5 volts to 9 volt is our operation. To microprocessor or microcontroller with initial application of power we've used. Initial means power energy stored in the components like capacitor. I'm going to next slide. Images of power on reset. Here the circuit, resistors, capacitors are connected. In this circuit, extra voltage is interrupted, overflow voltage or noise fluctuating. The reset pin will be used and it will help to reduce the overflow voltage and it will save the components from the short circuit. In this pin diagram, we see the reset pin is 9. In this or any other pin diagram, the reset pin is common. Without reset pin, the IC cannot be designed. And let us see working principle. Power on reset, it is used in microcontroller to ensure that microcontroller start up in a known state. It means the reset pin is in on state, the microcontroller operations will start up in known state. In this process, the microcontroller will be used. Pure threshold voltage is normally set to a level ensure operation of microcontroller or microprocessor. It means threshold means a small amount or a limit to the voltage. Microcontroller microprocessor circuits it will set in a normal level, a normal circuit level voltage. Advantages: power on reset can help to protect from damages, components or failure. Overflow of current when applied to a circuit, the reset pin will help to solve that. Pure can help to ensure that system operation in a stable state. When unstable condition, the reset pin will help to operate in a stable state. Pure can use in both microcontroller and microprocessor operations. Let us see disadvantages. It can cause the microcontroller to reset if the power supply voltage is raised above the reset. Previously, we discussed reset volt means certain amount or a limit. Which the circuit give more supply voltage without we regulate some voltage 5 to 6 volt. It's more than 10 to 20 volt, the reset pin will be helped. In case of the microcontroller to reset if the power supply voltage is interrupted, an extra power supply voltage interrupted the circuit and damage to the components, overflow of current, the reset pin will be used. It can cause the microcontroller to reset if the power supply voltage is noise or fluctuate. For voltage, the noise will come and fluctuates the waveforms. In this case, the reset pin will be used. Let us see applications. To reset the microcontroller after a power failure. It means example, we see washing machine. When we give an operation to wash the clothes, when the suddenly power failures, it will start from the starting. It means the microcontroller will reset when a power failure. Without power failure, the reset pin will be normal. To reset the microcontroller after a program error in a code. It means microcontroller software, if we are giving any code to a system, if any error, the reset pin will reset the program and it cannot be taken to the software. Pure reset circuit are used to ensure the machineries and equipment start up properly and safely after a power failure. When the power failure, the machine will be start damaged or some noises will be there. In this process, the reset pin will be used and it will start up the machineries in a normal state and proper way. Example, conveyor belt. Let's see a small video.
Hello and welcome to the Logic Minute. In this video, we will look at how to use logic to generate a power-on reset signal. It is fairly common for a system to need an initialization signal. Examples include any type of latch device with an unknown output at startup, such as a D flip-flop or an RS latch. With an initialization pulse, the output can be forced into a known state. It's also fairly common to hold the system controller in reset while the system power first comes on to allow supply rails to settle prior to startup. An RC circuit with VCC as the input and outputting to a Schmidt trigger buffer will produce a low output for a short time when the system first starts, assuming that the RC circuit has a slower charge time than the ramp rate of the supply. The amount of time the pulse is active is controlled by the threshold of the Schmidt trigger buffer and the size of the resistor and capacitor. By switching the buffer to an inverter, the startup pulse will be high instead of low, which can be useful if a component requires an active high reset. Thank you for watching. Please
I hope you understand the video. Let us see the conclusion. The power on reset is a critical feature in microcontroller. Without the power on reset, device could not able to start up, and with not be device can be created without reset pin. ICs take a major role to reset pin. We have to use the reset pin of overflow voltage to control the reset takes a major role in microcontroller. Thank you.